I'm Julian Ackley, and this is a video on a question I get asked a lot, which is, Julian, what is Saturday? I mean, I know it's a day, but what really is it? So I want to explain to you what Saturday is. Basically, Saturday is a day for doing hard work. Specifically, all those tasks that are dreaded or just you can't bear to deal with them. You know, things that you avoid because there's something about them that is too intimidating to face. It could be something like taxes, or dealing with your finances, or certain spots in your house that are so messy or falling apart that you can't bear to look at them. Phone calls you need to make that you're dreading. Somebody's ashes that you have to deal with, but you just can't bring yourself to do it. All of those things that it's hard to bring yourself to do and to face. You want to do those things and face those things every single Saturday. And every single Saturday that you do that, you get stronger and stronger. Because if we don't address these things, they build up in our life like a horrible plaque and eventually overtake us. And that's why God created Saturday. So there'd be one day of the week set aside to deal with the gunk that builds up. Because we are like constantly biting off new things, but then we don't always chew them, because sometimes we reach a point where something becomes too intimidating and it's easier just to throw it away and move on to something else than it is to deal with a really gross thing that's left on our plate. You know, it could be a relationship. It becomes really difficult. Maybe we really owe someone an apology, but we can't bear to do that, and so instead we discard them and replace them with somebody shiny and new. Or it could be a shirt that has a stain on it, but we can't bear to deal with that stain, and we don't want to throw the shirt away either, so we just wad it up into a ball and throw it in our closet. Things like that. Like, we're constantly not chewing all of the things that we've previously bitten off. So it can also be like completing a task that you've undertaken. Like doing the hard part, the hard part of something that you normally avoid. That's what Saturday is for. It is not a day for having fun. There's a reason that so many people who drink and fornicate on Saturdays end up with STDs, because that's not what the day is for. It is a day for work. Now, the second thing that Saturday is for in life, we tend to accumulate a lot of debt because we're constantly receiving from the world and we're constantly receiving from other people, but we don't really acknowledge the full extent of this because it's just our psychology to underplay how much we receive and to overplay how much we give. It's just instinctual. The problem with this is it causes us to end up with this huge amount of debt to humanity, which is, like in the Christmas Carol, he talks about the chains that Scrooge is forging, that he's going to have to deal with in the afterlife. And we're all in that same position, forging these chains that we'll have to drag around with us forever in hell. And Saturday is a day where you want to try to saw off a few of those chain links. And the way that you do this is by service to others. Especially on Saturday, people who are really in need. Like people who are poor, people who are hungry, who are homeless, who are elderly, who are sick, who are alone, who have lost someone. Like anyone who's in a really tough spot. If you can help them in some practical way, like cleaning their toilet or filing their taxes for them, or sometimes it may be all they need is a friend, and then you can be their friend. But if you help these people on a Saturday, then you will be removing the chains that would otherwise drag you down to hell one day. And for the love of God, if you are approached by a beggar on a Saturday, this is very lucky. Give that beggar money, okay? Because they're obviously one of Saturn's magical fairies, and if you give them money, it will bring good luck to you. If you don't give them money, however, it will be one more link added to your chain. Just a whole link, just like that. Let me see. Yeah, I think I've covered it. Give to beggars, don't have fun, work hard, and do selfless service to those in need. That is what Saturdays were created for. Thank you. I'm Julian Ackley.